allow the children to attend the budget.
It's okay. Off your mind. It's okay.
She
Off your mind.
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk truth to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, my ego don't come. Ingo torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, oh, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo. My ego don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo. My ego diary politico, oh, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo. This one not the off in mind, oh, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo. And in the touchlight every corner, oh, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Every day dollar just they get the higher power over naira. Still them talk say make we off mind. But thank God say my ego don't come. So my people make you ladder, oh, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo. My ego don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo. My ego diary politico, oh, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo. This one not the off in mind, oh, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that my yegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say my yegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say my yegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh, yo. My yegun don't come, oh, yo. My people make you shout, oh, yo. My yegun don't come, oh, yo. Man of the masses, my ego don't come, my ego diary politico, my ego don't come, this man not the off in mind, my ego don't come, aha. Now you not done here, all these bad politicians, them we call themselves politicians. When they thief our money, we no want make the common man get waiting suppose get for this country. And I never hear something. Now go hear one, my ego, you go show na paper. My ego diary political. So my people make you shout, oh, yo. My ego don't come, oh, yo. My people make we laugh, oh, yo. Come, oh, yo. My ego don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo. My ego la wa mo la mo do. My ego diary, my ego number one. Ayégun làwa mọ̀ làwọn tó dòdòdò. Ayégun diary náà ibi nọ́mbà wán. Ayégun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú. Ayégun diary náà ibi nọ́mbà wán. Lórí Facebook lórí YouTube. Ayégun diary náà ibi nọ́mbà wán. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Máyégún já wa sí. Ayégun diary náà ibi nọ́mbà wán. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Máyégún diary náà ibi nọ́mbà wán. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Máyégún máa wí. Máyégún diary náà ibi nọ́mbà wán. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Máyégún diary náà ibi nọ́mbà wán. Máyégún diary politico. terrorism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Máyégún. Máyégún diary na ibi number one. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o. Máyégún diary na ibi number one. Àní Máyégún làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Máyégún diary na ibi number one. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn.
Àsìkò òǹgbẹ lọ́tún lósì ẹ̀mí ò sì káàrẹ̀ Jagaban Karim. Àsìkò òǹgbẹ lọ́tún lósì.
Evening to you from wherever you are joining us. It is brunch time with Máyégún live. Sorry for the late start. Again, I encountered another technical wahala, so I almost cancelled it as well. But I don't want to like muddle things up later, in the evening. So thank you so much for joining me. If you join us this hour, please, after reading the caption of the broadcast, the description as well, like it, share it, and not like that. Like invite your friends and they're not so friendly friends, and tell them that Máyégún is on. The line is also opened. I hope that works very well for us this afternoon, but you can try it anytime. It's an open mic. So I don't know how many of you have possibly heard the news of a court ruling in Canada where a Nigerian politician ran to Canada 8 years ago and he applied for an asylum that he was running for his life from Nigeria. So that application got denied. But a part of the ruling of why they denied this politician is what has been making headlines all over Nigeria. To the point where even Ona-Ofun-Nuga, the the court jesters inside the asshole rock, they have been shalaying, like explaining to us the judgment. For me, I'll tell you what's in it and why we must actually go with the narrative that is kind of like adequate, put it that way. So welcome to Máyégún's Diaries Political this afternoon, and that's where we are starting our gist this noon. So one Douglas Agevwen or something, right, traveled to Canada in 2017 on a visitor's visa. Now, upon arrival in Canada, right, so he decided to claim asylum, that he was running away from Nigeria. He's running away for his life. He had so many claims before the asylum committee or so, right, in Canada, and he was rejected. So the further push, he admitted to being a member of PDP and APC. But in that filing, right, he said he was a member of PDP from 1999 to 2007. Then he became a member of APC between 2007 when he left Nigeria. Now you see that comma there. And with that comma, that actually made me believe that indeed is a Nigeria politician running away, because there was no APC in 2007. APC didn't come until 2014. But here is the thing, that the judge ruled on, which they are now trying to interpret. Here you get. The person was like, you are a Nigerian politician, admittedly. And you must, I mean, you are a member of a PDP. The same PDP known for their notoriety, electoral violence, rigging, and making people disappear. So they are considered PDP and APC. That's why I put it. I said, and APC, they are considered as enemies of democracy who have been subverting the will of the people, unleashing violence on the people, just to achieve their own political goal. So why would you run away from there? Why are you running away from what you created? Whether you are actively involved or you are partially involved, being a member of these two organizations, which are considered as terrorist organizations. And when you put the pictures next to each other, it is so perfect, and APC is even worse. So the defense of the Ronukus in this regard is that, well, APC was not in existence around that time. So the judge wasn't probably talking about him, about them, rather. So meanwhile, the guy said he was the member of APC until 2017 when he ran away from Nigeria for no stated reason per se. So the judge went on to describe PDP and APC as, in their own book, if any organization, whether political or not political, is acting with this level of criminality in Canadian law, these people will be recommended as terrorists, and their organizations will be called terrorist organizations, and they will be proscribed. Hear that part, too? The judge said both PDP and APC and their record in that contraption, if it was in Canada, all of them, their leaders, their members, the parties, they will be proscribed. Not only that, many of them will be going to jail for terrorism. Because you understand what they have done to you in Nigeria? Like, have you ever sat and feel like, oh, this is not how to live? No be life they live for this country. This can't be life. This can't be real. So, if Nigeria was a real country, these guys would be, many of them would be dead by now because they would have been sentenced to death. They unleashed terror on their own supposed country, on their own people. And when it is time for people to say, okay, we don't want you, you can't protect us, you can't provide for us, you ruined, all that stuff, we want to reject you at the port, they will unleash another terror on you to stop you from changing them. They have the control of everything. They control the military, they control the police, There is no way. Do you have another way of describing how APC and PDP have treated Nigeria so far? Would you say these are your national heroes? Because they are still, some of them are still alive. They are not your heroes past yet. So where you have law and order, rule of law, what Canadian judge just said from Ontario is exactly what a Nigerian judge will be saying in Asokoro. Because it is a common sense thing. No one will claim to love their country and treat their country the way these criminals have treated Nigeria. Lies after lies, lies after lies, then terror upon terror, people so traumatized. The majority of them have become so schizophrenic that they love their oppressors. They have learned, or so should I say, they have been beaten into, they have been beaten to love their own oppressors, psychologically, physically, and what have you. So, a Canadian judge that ruled and called these rogues terrorists, is very much on point. They are currently having what they call the by-elections right now. Yeah, all those crowds you were seeing in the last few days. Yeah, they are having by-election, legislative by-elections. to fill in some seats and what have you. This is not 2027, no, this is 2025. And it's already like war. And do you know something is, these guys should be unleashing war on their own people, the same people they want to govern. Yeah? In Kaduna and other places where their drama started from, I got this. Then Ogun State, they were actually like, Baba, it's not governorship election, it's not anything. Baba, during their local government elections, a few months back, you know what they did? Each ward out of the 236 wards in Ogun State governor and his party, APC, they bought Bankere for local government elections. So Bankere in bunch, and they delivered to each ward, their thugs in each ward, 236 wards across the states. They didn't use gun or machete, Bankere. They were beating people in broad daylight like this at polling units. Police did every day. They were beating old, young, everybody. Bankere. You know? Though in some places they actually have to shoot people. Few days ago, their governor was singing, Kalama Kila Famareo Oniaro. Like it is war. It's going to be a war. This weekend. And indeed, that's what they have started. If we have been beaten, those who got beaten are the lucky ones. So there will be some unlucky ones that will be shot and killed. All because they want to they want to impose a legislator on them. APC. And somebody will tell you again that if it was PDP, it's the same thing they would do. So the Canadian judge is not wrong. So those of you who are trying to explain it away, you are just a bunch of hypocrites, liars. You are worse than them. Because I've seen some takes on social media where people are trying to explain that, no, you cannot be saying, you cannot, can Nigeria court, can Nigeria judge call any Canadian party a terrorist? They are all over. Because most of the supporters of these terrorists, they are also living in Canada. We have Ronuku's Canadian branch. They do watch my program too. The Olori Brukus that escaped from that contraption, they are in Canada, supporting the murderers in that place while enjoying a Senna climb. Do you get that now? So there is no political party in Canada that treats Canadians the way these criminals have treated you in Nigeria. Now, yeah, people were shot at. They can't choose their own leaders. And that's what they call politics. He's a very strong man. Very, very strong politician. In that area, and I need to control those. What they meant by is that he has enough violence to unleash on anybody who failed to accept his bribe. If he offers you bribe and you won't take it, then they will unleash violence on you. They say, he's a very strong man. And I need to control all those areas. I need to control the place. A very strong man is now supporting our candidates. They know he's a criminal, he's a rogue. They say he's now supporting us. He has locked up. It's not that because he's such a very nice person. No, it's because he's somebody who has enough violence and protected by the states. If you have people with executive powers who are sponsoring thugs, criminals during elections, the world is watching, the world is seeing. So how can such politician leave Nigeria and say he's running for his life? Why are you running away from what you joined them in creating? Yeah? In Kaduna, this was last night. We were preparing for election this morning, right? And then a lady made a video just before this morning.
This vehicle has been towed. They forcefully towed that vehicle, and that vehicle will have valuables in it. And they are claiming that they came here based on information, that they got an information that we kept ballot papers there. Now they have towed this vehicle, taking it to an unknown location by unknown people who claim to be operative of the DSS and police. So only God knows what they've gone to do with that vehicle. And our materials are inside, including funds to be disbursed to agents at polling units. So we don't know what this government is up to. We don't know what the APC government in Kaduna State is up to. This is the height of their desperation. This is the height of their desperation. They want to stop at nothing to ensure that they rig this election. So APC should know that this is not a local government election. Now they are bringing back, the world can see that they are towing back the vehicle. They are towing back the vehicle. Only God knows what they have gone to do with it. Only God knows what they have planted in it just to accuse us of wanting to manipulate this election. Kaki bari su ganki da shi. Za su kwace miki waya. Kaki gani bari su gani. Only God knows what they want to do with it. What they went to do with the vehicle. This vehicle was parked in the hotel. Now they have brought it back. This is the towing van. We don't know the towing van by which company. This is the height of their desperation. This is the height of their desperation.
Election can't save that contraption. Every time you see people, you see those politically correct people, because that's the way I see so many of you, ignoring the obvious, and kind of like majoring in the intangibles, try to build something out of nothing, leaving the obvious, right? We need to come out and get our PVC. We need to come together. We need to defend our votes. This is something everyone can say before election, because you know something. When people says, oh, hang on, when the criminal politician says, this is a do or die, anybody will try to stop you, shoot them. They mean it. They have always meant it. But when people says, we need to come out and defend our vote, anybody, when they come like this, we'll face them. They never do it. Do you get what I mean? They never did. Because there is difference between those who realizes that their lives depend on looting public fund. Anyone who is going to take them away from it is considered as enemy who wants to take the food from their mouth. Meanwhile, you, their victim, you are not so determined, even though every now and then they are taking food away from your mouth. Right? You are watching them. You couldn't do anything. So when election is coming, they are the only people who are always been ready. It's like war. And that war is against you. Yeah, the one they want to rule over. It's not against their opponent, like some of you will think. Because once they deny you your right to actually choose your own representative, or deny you the right to make that vote count, they are not fighting your opponent, it's you. So they will get ready, they will arm youth, they will give them guns, they will give them peanuts, they will give them drugs, everything that shall make sure that everything goes according to their plan. They've always been those with plans. Yeah. And they always follow their plan through. But what about the people who are their victims? That's why we said election can't save that contraption. You need to remember this part, because the only way election can save you is when you have institutions that are hell-bent in upholding the tenet of your law. But you don't have that. The entire place is filled with criminals. Yeah, but not all of them. Well, if the majority are criminals, is that not the reason why those who probably are good among them are never noticed, or their good deeds are never noticed? Because the evil that populates the place, right, rotting in the place every day, will continue to make whatever you think the good ones are doing, or the good ones there, never to be felt. Institutions, broken institutions, allow criminals to be able to build criminal enterprise, criminal organizations that takes over government in the name of political party. You know? So election can't save that place. It can't. Except if you want to actually really go, if you want to face them, then you, the voters, not even just the people you want to vote to, are being called you, the voters, you must also be ready to harm yourselves. Or how would you feel if your mama go polling unit and she come back with all this swollen face and different marks on her body because some thugs caned her? They used pancreas on her just because she wanted to go and vote for somebody and it's not their own person. They were telling people in Remo, they are telling people in Ogun State that if you are not going to vote for APC, don't come out. Oh. Majority of you focused on Lagos, Abi. APC are telling people all over the place that if you are not coming out for it, don't come out. Oh. Not just Lagos, so all over Nigeria, they are telling people that. And yet you think you are practicing democracy. You are going to go and get your PVC. Let me show you something in Ogun State. Oh. And then you get to understand this better, that the Canadian judge and every other Canadian intelligentsia that possibly put up the whole package and said, no. These guys are terrorists. They have seen all of this, thousands, hundreds of thousands of videos, evidence on social media, possibly millions of pictures, photos, live pictures of what is going on in Nigeria is right there and scattered all over the screens of many people all over the world. Just check out what you're looking for and who is looking. This one today, this morning, I get my sister first send me a voice note. Let's hope this is loud enough and you can hear it. The sister sent me this this morning. It is from it's from their by-election in Peru. And they are the progressives. So that conversation there is that, where are you? So no, we have run away. Oh. They started shooting us. They said they only wanted APC. If you're not going to vote for APC, now go or we'll shoot you. So they had to run away. To put that in context, like to see it physically, right? Let me show you these clips. This was this morning in the area where the dubious Dapo, the Ogun governor, comes from. Watch this. Dapo and his own goons in Ogun State. Where is that again? Right.
àtọ́bí òtún wọlé lé ní fúnni ní kíṣà ọ̀hún àní o so àwọn àṣẹnúgà àwọn ọlọ́pẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ o pẹ̀lú àwọn táyé sáúlà kẹ́hìndé sáúlà kọ́lá àwọn fúnmi òtún lánà kánsẹ́lọ̀ náà wá síbẹ̀ o kánsẹ́lọ̀ náà wá síbẹ̀ samson gbogbo wọn wá síbẹ̀ o wọ́n sì kúrú ní tó wà kíṣà ìbọn máa tọ́ ọmọ dúró tí wọ́n lọ́wọ́ ládùúgbò so everybody máa mọ tóbi ògùn tí wọ́n jẹ́ PDP wọ́n ti nà wọ́n ya ogbó aṣọ wọ́n ti bá ogbó fóònù ẹ̀ jẹ́ so wọ́n ti fọ́ ogbó fóònù ẹ̀ nísìnyí o So Fumi Otulano wà ń bẹ̀, Fumi Otulano wà ń bẹ̀. Councillor Ward 5 náà wà ń bẹ̀, Samson àwọn fẹ́ sọ wà ń bẹ̀ o. Àṣẹnúgà náà wà ń bẹ̀, òun ló ń pè wọ́n yàn ń bẹ̀ o. Òun lẹ ti gbọ́ yìí o, kẹ́bọ̀dì kò rí o.
This is too glaring. This is too glaring. This is too glaring. But I didn't touch it. Erico glaring. Erico glaring. Erico glaring.
Jare, brother, we can see it. We saw that. We saw the thugs on the bike, right? Snacking ballot box in 2025. Do you see why I call your elite stinking, dirty people? You know, just some poor people with money. Those are your elites. The ones that walks about and do all these big men. These are a bunch of rogues and criminals. You know? Poor people with money. Poor man. In 2025, they still commissioned thugs, the young people that they've helped ruin their lives. They still commissioned them to go and snatch ballot boxes. In 2025. But they are the progressives. Are they? Progressives. Governor, and to about anybody that try anything. Warn your children, no. That's a war song. I think it is the same as Unzobu Zobu Eiba, Uzobu Eiba, Unzobu Zobu Eiba. Abi? It's a war song, right? Everybody want your own picking. Today is going to be bloody. Today will be bloody. That's the state governor there. You know. And of course, the people are currently facing it right now. Yeah, they are. You're facing it. Democracy. And you think the world is not watching? Do you really think all those things you are doing within that space, it remains in that place? Nah. But it was also reported that, again, you know, it is these two CME twins, right? PDP APC, BPD APC. So the media, the police attached to dubious Dapo, they caught the PDP chairman in Peru with 25 million naira cash they want to use to buy votes today. Maybe you just saw those ones who captured, who snatched ballot box, and they had police vehicle, police truck behind them, providing them security. That is Nigeria. Now, here is also Nigeria, good enough to blood of this. Electoral criminals who were given money to go and bribe voters in 2025. Baba, so shall it be in 2027 too. Here, they were caught and paraded.
Yeah, at the early hours of today, being 16th of August 2025, These people were arrested at Peru. This is Mr. Your name, please.
Just times.
Eh?
Just times. Just times.
You are who?
I'm Harris boys.
Where do you work?
I know.
With the following woman. This woman too was arrested. Your name? Where do you work? INEC. The two of them are staffs of the INEC. They were posted here to conduct the by-election to the Federal House of Representatives. And instead of them to do the right thing, they were met obnobbing with politicians who sent for them to collect money. So this money was covered from this INEC man. He claimed to have been sent for by a politician who contacted his constituency supervisor. It was the supervisor now that sent him to go and collect this money from the politicians. This is the money. Each amount of money was found on them. They are giving police useful information on this case. Not done yet. Information got to us again, and in the process, the INEC man revealed to us that he was met with that the man that gave him the money was with some people in a chalet in a hotel here in Peru, and on getting to that hotel, these three people were met in a room. Your name, sir?
Jonathan.
Speak up, please.
Jonathan.
Eh?
Jonathan.
Jonathan what?
Okay.
And
I'm Hakim. Oyinlola.
Hakim?
Yes.
You are?
Hakim Oyinlola.
Yes, sir. And your name, sir?
Bayorite.
What, sir?
Bayorite.
And who are you?
I'm the state official of PDP. But we are talking about the money. I don't know nothing about the money. I don't know when the money is given. I'm yet to know why I'm invited here.
So far so good. We're having these people with us, and investigation continue, please.
Don't worry, you are covered. I have the real image or images of at least the two INEC officials paraded in that clip. Yeah, they said they came and PDP gave them 25 million to share, to help rig for a PDP. So they were arrested by dubious Dapos security, and he's the one talking in that video, just so you know. But yeah, the INEC officials. Do you see what I'm talking about? Why you are struggling to get PVC? It doesn't make anything. It doesn't mean anything to these rogues. With money, somebody can just, let's say you get your PVC now, and out of 1,200 voters here, let's say all of you you finally got your PVC and you all go out to go and vote for one candidate remote. And you are rejecting candidate Mouse. But candidate Mouse already gave 25 million to the person that will count this your votes. So all of you, 1,200 registered voters, 1,200 voters stake. And 600 of you, or let's say 500 of you, decided to go out and vote. Out of the 500, let's say 450 decided to vote for candidate remote. And only 50 decided to vote for candidate Mouse. 50, 450, 1,200. All they would do is pay the INEC to do something for candidates Mouse. And it doesn't have to do much. All it's got to do is just put extra zero behind that 50. That's enough. So that's how you're going to watch candidate remote that all of you voted for lose. And the one that people didn't really vote for, declared winner. Because only one body has the power to say who is the winner. And that body is INEC. That is the one the criminals needs to pay. And it is considered as an affront where they have PDP as the state government or APC. So if the PDP is the state government, the rigging galore and everything will be done for PDP by that INEC. So if APC decided to bribe the INEC that the state PDP is paying, it's called affront on their turf. They can kill you for it. That's why they made the video of those guys. Why police is guiding others who are snatching ballot boxes everywhere. Those ones who are snatching ballot boxes are going to make it impossible for your vote to make candidate remote a winner. Finally, when those ones that will manage to get to their office, when the INEC that is going to count it get paid, it moves here. Or should I say, yeah, to this side. And that's how you're going to realize that the man with the majority doesn't have the majority. The person that really writes results. How can you call that a democracy? In Nigeria, they brag about it too. They will watch somebody they voted for. They will watch life drain out of him in depression, in disappointment. Everybody knows the one, right? And in the space of few days or weeks, they will move to the person that didn't really win, because now at least it's been the one. Maybe that is what God wanted. They know that it's not God. They will say, well, maybe that's what God wanted. They start looking for favor from him. They will abandon the one they trusted before, since they've cheated him. Well, you know what? Give us something. You'll befriend this one. And the cycle continues until they become so confident to tell you that somebody who has no money can win. You don't get money, you cannot win, Jerry. So they will watch somebody, because he didn't give them money, they will watch that person rigged out, thinking that probably that is his own problem. Then those that rigged that person out will start dealing with everybody in general, right? And everybody will now realize that it's actually their business after all. They hurt people. All of this for what? To give them good governance? No. If he was to give you good governance, he will say, oh, maybe it's worth it. But it's not about good governance. It's just about to continue to, to feather their own nest and, live off the public fund. Because whatever they do for you, to them, they are doing you a favor. Here, the first guy. Let me see his name. He works for INEC. That's his name there. Check out his name. His name is Toyema Joe Stans. Toyem A. Joe Stans. The second one is this lady, Amina, all the way from God knows where. Maybe Sokoto, Abi Kano, Abi Zamfara. Abina Bauchi, Abi Nkokon. To Ogun State to go and work as an INEC official. She was in a car to go collect her own rubber from a politician, allegedly, because you don't want to even trust them by all of that, right? Allegedly, to help PDP rig in Ogun State. And they were captured by the APC police. You can't run a country like that. Nah, it's impossible. But people like fooling themselves. So everybody's just fooling. They say, let's move just a fool. They go and hope everything will be fine. Yeah. A journalist 5 days ago, exactly now. Yesterday was 4 days ago. 5 days ago. One of those that thought maybe if they started saying good thing about the Tifnumbu, just maybe, they may get something too. He got something, but it's not what he expected. It's not what he was actually expecting. This man, you may not understand Hausa, but I'll tell you what's going on. He's a journalist. All right? I think they have a name for him. Let me see if I grab that name earlier. You get me now? Sonny Ahmad. That's his name. Sonny Ahmed. It's been 5 days now, yeah? So it was all over the social media. It was on TV in northern Nigeria saying that the security in northern Nigeria has improved. That all this coalition talk, all this coalition nonsense are just some desperate politicians who hate Tifnumbu. 2 days later, he was kidnapped. He is currently in the hand of his kidnappers, his abductors. And they are saying that they were going to kill him this weekend if his family failed to pay the ransom that they want. Rilo, God, Lord, my that is one thing about Laisia Bishop Miller. God, Lord, my poetic justice. Is that not what it's called? Poetic. So now they are begging the government should do something about insecurity. The insecurity is too much. Really? May God no allow them. May them kill you.
Tiagasa, they Tiagasa, he fell, he fainted, he passed out. He passed out. 70 years old man. But when their people came, Tiagasa.
Oh, leave that one. And I'm still staying in Ogun State now, quickly. The people of Yewa have been kind of like bamboozled all this while to sell Lekon Yayi, who is from APT, as, you know, someone who came from their own region. Few years back, Tifnumbu and his circle, they decided to send some few people back to some states in order to probably help with their political capture agenda, which has been in the offing for a while. And that is why in Ogun State, we always call Tifnumbu Tifnumbu, the slave master, and is political, those who benefit from this political worldview, who join this political camp are pure ageles, just rent seekers or rent takers. So Yayi, Solomon Lamile Kwabiko Yayi, who was, you know, an House of Assembly member in Lagos, House of Rep member in Lagos, and I think he was also a senator in Lagos until about 5 years ago. Hang on, is it up to 5 now? 2025, 2020? And I think it was like about 7 years ago when they put all that scheme together. This was when APC took over power at the center. And they did take power in Ogun State as well around the time, same time, 2015. Sorry, no, 2011, then 2015, right? So in Ogun State, they have their power sharing arrangements, right? So they have 4 regions: Ijebu, Remo, Egba, and Yewa. So it is believed that the Ijebus have produced governor, the Remos have produced governor, the Egbas have produced governors. So it should be the turn of Yewa at a point. But the thing is that it is believed that, maybe Yewans don't have strong political candidate that can challenge the other regions, blah, 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 blah. So they shall agree to that in Lagos. So they sent this guy in. This guy started buying families I have never seen anything like that in my life. Do you understand? Like this guy started buying family houses. People started kind of curating stories to build stories around Baba Pupa. Baba Pupa Nisale. Baba Pupa. Baba, who is Baba Pupa? Tani Baba Pupa. Tani Ya Pupa. They shall cook different guys by 2019. 2019. They slotted this guy in as a senator representing Yewa from Lagos to Ogun State, positioning himself like, okay, 2019, you see, no, sorry, was it 2019? In fact, it was 2023 or so. Anyway, so if it was around the time that Dubious Dapo also became governor, 2019. So it's like, okay, if Dubious Dapo finished, which is from Remo, so if Dubious Dapo finishes in 2027, I can use my Tifnumbu connection and say Yewa. You know, I don't know, some of you have heard Yewa Lokon. I've been hearing that for a long time. But politically, they just always get shortchanged. So this guy presented himself as someone Yewa, this or that. The next governor is managed to, and everything seems to be working fine now. But somehow, I don't know. I saw a video. It is just a random one though, right? Saw a video where they said they bought some people electricity transformer. Then I don't know what happened. They said the order that they should go and bring it back and return it. It's not giving them again because they're not supporting him. I'm like, really? That's not surprising. But yeah, here's that video.
Because what if you about what you are mother for the government is federal government. All for about our cabinet our to that Abuja ni so me kin se pe yo pe ni gan lo to atena pe yola. All for about lo le pe o ti ta ilẹ̀. Àwọn community so pe ta si ebe ko mo be ni báwo ni government ma ran so bi o wa ti ṣẹlẹ̀.
So they had to make a video and say, no, he can't be the one that, no, he can't buy this transformer for us and order for his, its return or like his retriever. But that's a sarcastic video. They knew that he was the one. So they had to put up a protest, push back those who is sent to go and get it back. And then, put all this, what have you on it, to scare away anyone who is coming to deliver such message. So we need to take this thing away now. Say no. So Yayi, the people of Okeokuta, I think they are called. Please, so leave their transformer. It's the list of what you can do, right? And the guy has made so much money. He's stolen enough for himself. He saw this story of appropriation. He's the chairman of Nigeria Senate on appropriation. He's got so much money. Thieves, criminals, and he needs that executive power. Ogun State will need chance. And it is similar in so many other states, I have to be honest with you. People who are waiting to take over from the current thieves, they are more deadlier and brutal. And that's why I always say that people don't stand any chance. People don't get any chance in the hands of these rogues. Because if any of you thinks that somehow something will touch their hearts. I was talking to a sister today and she said, Dubious Dapo is worse. That this is a proper dictator. This one no be shere. You do anyhow, you see anyhow, like everybody in Ogun State actually knows that they can get you, make you disappear. That people have actually, they are aware of that. And I was like, well, Amosun was once like that. And he was like, no, Egmon, Amosun ke. Said, because I remember Amosun very well too. And she was like, no, Amosun ke. If you know what dubious Dapo is doing right now in Ogun State, they call him Emperor. I said, but we were calling Amosun Emperor too, until when he's got no such power anymore. And she was like, no, I don't know how to explain it to you. But don't worry. And I actually did get what she's trying to tell me. But if you think the ones that are coming after them are not worse, you better think again. That's why we said the entire system needs to collapse, buried. And a comprehensively agreed to one is put in place, like break up the contraption and save lives. For real, break it up and save lives. Or else, every day the contraption will keep claiming its own victims. Victims that, honestly speaking, could be you next. Take a look at this couple. Their story makes me kind of like a wooz. Like, how do I need to kind of process this? A guy married an American. And I believe they moved to Nigeria, living in Nigeria. Or she moved to Nigeria with him. I'm not sure. Because he said he was going to work. Police stopped him. And what happened next? Including the extortion and the rest of that. Or more. Will tell you that if we don't end that contraption, it's going to end us. And let me be very fair to you. Ending the contraption simply means you are going to end these roads too. And hopefully they will take the contraption down with them. Because it's more or less like they don't want to go down just alone. Right? Here, a story of a couple in the answer for the Nigerian policemen in Edo State. Watch.
Hello guys, how you all doing? Man, it's really very bad, like what we want to talk about. Like Nigerian police, that's what we want to talk about. If you look at our faces, we're very sad. Look at my wife's eyes. She cried a lot. That was 2 days ago. I was coming back from work. It was around 8 o'clock, and they stopped us because I decided to use the public transport, and they picked me. Look at my phone, saw my profile picture, and asked, who's this? I said, my wife. I said, is she American? I said, yes. And they decided to handcuff me. My hand feels dead up to this time, like there's no life here. They handcuffed me, put me in the, what's it called? The vehicle, and took me to a unknown location, telling me to transfer 1 million naira to them. And I was like, for what? And he slapped me, beat me up, telling me to call whoever I want to call, telling me to unlock my phone. I said, you don't have any right to unlock my phone. I don't have to give you my phone. What's my crime? And they kept on beating me up, handcuffed me behind my back. I was hurting badly. They dealt with me so much, like I was begging. I had no choice, but I unlocked my phone. And they looked into my private chat with everybody and all of that, went to my bank app and all that. And the little money I have, they saw, to God be the glory, they saw that there was not much money on my OP. And the other one, I couldn't even access it. That was the problem. I couldn't access the money from, they just saw email and saw that like there's money. And they wanted me to make sure I give them 1 million naira or they're going to kill me. They took me as if they're taking me to Lagos
past the town, just going towards the lonely part of that area. Very quiet place. From 8 a.m. 8 p.m. 8 p.m. till 1 a.m. For 5 hours, they were with me, dealing with me, making sure I give them money for no crime committed, just because they saw my profile and realized that I'm married to an American woman, felt I have the whole money to give to them. And they stopped somewhere, they saw a guy with a girl around maybe 12, and they asked the guy, where are you going to? He said, they're going to a hotel and all that. And they said, oh, so you have money to take a girl? What unnecessary questioning, profiling individuals just like that.
These are supposed to be the police.
This is the police, 5 guys. 5 policemen with rifle with police uniform. No badge, no name. I don't know, these are criminals, they are not police. They stopped, they are parked somewhere at the town, Saple Road, Benin City. Close to Adeswa Junction. That was where they picked me. And took me towards Yari Motors, towards going to Lagos. Towards Olukusa. They took me towards there. Very quiet, around 12. Nobody on the street. Making sure they got money from me. They got a guy with driving a GLE motor, and I think the guy transferred 500,000 to them and left. Just like that. They realized.
At least many of you who are very honest with yourselves can easily relate with that story, right? It's like the common stories of every of their victims. And it just never ends. It is the desperation, right, to commit illegality that drives these rogues. The other day I was asking this rhetorical question that, do they ever actually really train these policemen? Like, do they give them real orientation to understand that their priority is the safety of Nigerians who pay their salaries? Like, did they tell them, like, listen, the most important people in this your line of job is the people, not one big man or big woman or public official or whatever, the people. You have to approach them with respect. You have to treat them with respect and courtesy. Except if they become unruly, then you can probably effect an arrest or whatever. But that is not what drives Nigerian policemen. Once they sight you, they have spotters. Spotters who will spot you. And they have hours they operate as well, where once they grab you, they will take you to an isolated place, threatening to kill you if you don't give them what they want. And you begin to probably ask yourself, are these policemen, like, usually back in the day, you have to do something before a policeman will begin to ask you for money or bribe. These days, you don't need to do anything. You just need your phone, right? Once they see your phone and see all the apps you have on your phone, it doesn't matter what you do. They will demand ransom from you, and it is mostly in millions, except if you don't have that in your account. But they will empty your bank account. They will hold you hostage. And you'll be lucky to go free. We've had people who have disappeared like that, just from point A to point B. Oh, I'll see you later, bro. I'll see you tomorrow. That was the last time. From point A to point B, gone. They never see them again. Because of Nigerian policemen. Then you have an American wife. Now, possibly she's one of those, blacks in America that fancied the motherland, like, oh, I can't wait to go back to Africa. Oh, I heard Nigeria is safe, blah, 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 blah. Possibly. And there are many, many like them in Nigeria. She's probably not the only American wife in Nigeria. That's probably like thousands of them too. Facing different kinds of, God knows, learning that this place is a jungle. No matter how America is, and no matter how bad America is for you as an American, there is a place Warsaw. They are experiencing it. It's like, and to some, that toxicity is what they like. You get it now? That imbalance, that chaos. Some people like it. They want disorderliness in their life, and they go to Nigeria and say, well, this place fits. But when they see full craze, they will realize that craze past craze. You know? An American wife that thought probably her husband had been kidnapped or killed. She's heard stories, she's probably seen things. Now it happened to her, and she couldn't hold it, that she had to have these swollen eyes. Not because her husband was kidnapped, but simply because the police kidnapped her husband, so to say, which is ironically it, yeah? Let them finish the story, bro. Finish.
They realized they could not get any tangible money from me. They took my phone, they took my power bank, they took my charger, they took my headphone, they took all my belongings. The cash with me, they took that cash. My wife was crying at home, worried, no way to get to me. She reached my phone, they couldn't allow me to pick a call. They just wanted me to give them money. This is really, really bad in the police force. I want this video, you people should share these videos so that people will realize what the police are doing right now in Benin City and those states. These are a set of guys that claim to be from the states, and they're called special squad and all that. Special squad for what? What kind of special squad are you? You're doing nothing, just going about taking money from people you feel have the money. And I was busy asking, what is my crime? You look through my phone, what did you see? When they realized they could not get any tangible money from me, they dealt with me and dumped me somewhere like around 1 a.m. I had to sleep outside. In the morning, I had to find a way to do welcome back, get another phone, and make sure they don't get to use my number and all that. They had a lot of phone. A guy's phone, they took a guy's phone, iPhone 14 Pro Max. They took his phone. The guy ran off. So this is really bad in the police force. My wife is really enjoying Nigeria now. She's having second thought of leaving this country.
Yeah.
Because she's really scared. Like,
well, at least for us to start to go to America, because I don't want, that's crazy. This is the second time actually that they've done something like this.
This is the second time they've done this to me.
Yeah.
For no crime committed. Now somebody cannot, it was 8 o'clock, it was not late at night. They held me till 1 a.m. They held me till 1 a.m. There's no name on their, they had no badge number, or what's it called in Nigeria?
Like name tag or something?
No name tag and all that, but they had their uniform police with rifles and all that.
They're basically just kidnappers.
Maybe just kidnappers. I don't know. They took a lot. They took a lot of money. They got a lot of money from them. Many guys. They stopped me somewhere, had me handcuffed at the back of the seat, stopped, and any vehicle they see, they make sure they get money from them. You know, just out there to loot people. Police are meant to protect lives and properties, but this time they're stealing from us. They stole from me. Mm-hmm. They stole my phone. This police stole my phone. They stole everything from me that night and dumped me somewhere to die. They said they're going to kill me. It was God. They wanted to just shoot me.
Yeah.
And I was pleading.
And I was pleading. Praying. That whole night, I was just praying.
This is really bad. Guys, you guys should share this video so it will get to the relevant authorities and let people know this is what the police are out doing right now. This is happening in Benin City, at those states. It's happening. I don't know. I'm sure it's happening in virtually all of the all of Nigeria. It's just that a lot of people have not come to express themselves like we're doing right now. They've killed a lot of people, possibly. What about if they had opportunity of seeing maybe a lot of money with me, like 50 million? Don't you think they would just kill me and have a way to take the money?
They probably would have.
They probably would have. But God saved my life.
Amen.
My wife was at home praying, and I believe God heard our prayers. And they just realized that they should just dump this guy somewhere. And they dumped me somewhere to die. I was on the floor crying. I couldn't move because they dealt with me.
Lucky you, bro. And congratulations that they didn't turn your American wife to a widow before she could even enjoy you. Yeah. So I suspect that she's in Nigeria to probably put the final touch or touches to his own relocation, I think. Right? And that's how many people have been like, one experience every day. I mean, I thank God that God saved my life. I'm not staying in this country again. I'm leaving. A lot of people have left because of that. And then you see all these sewage dwellers, the sewage rats, the ronokus. They'll be asking you that you should not be tarnishing the name of Nigeria. You should stop. It's not good to be tarnishing the name of your country. I was like, are you mad? Like, do you think if you hide your broken arm under the under a blanket, that will automatically heal it, right? The world sees what's going on in that place. And the number one person who is demarketing that contraption is the drug dealer that the relic that you call your president. There was a picture of him that makes him look like he's disabled as well. I think he's so old right now that he has started kind of like shrinking, like somebody who is kind of like, like looking form like that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. That relic is number one, the marketer of that contraption. Then those other politicians, your criminal institutions are next. Oh, a guy had in Warri. This one is a Warri. A guy had an encounter with them too. Police, so that one didn't even, during it's a broad daylight, so that one didn't even wait for them to, to grab him before he sped off. I think it's this one.
There's no caution fine, no. Caution fine this period. He will never send my mama money for 2 months now. Jesus. I'm asking you now what you want to do. You're say your own. Mama, how do you want to resolve it and do? Just correct me, that's all. Correct me as your son. Not done that way. Oh, Mama, let's just do it for only today, please. It's not done that way. Mama, just do it for only today. We are not the one that keep us here. I beg, no, I beg. Combine with police. I beg, Mama. How do you want to resolve it? Mama, no, I beg, I go use resolve, I beg. No, nice one. That's one. What did they carry last?
Right. That is life. That is the only, they say you have to have that madness. If you want to survive in that contraption, you must be extra crazy, or else you are going to get burned. So why, how do you think a country is going to actually like run well or grow with that kind of mentality between the led and the leaders? A banana republic is probably more organized than that, I think. A situation where people also do take, they have to take laws into their own hands, where the authority ignores so many of their calls for help. These guys arrested some guys accused of stealing from them, and it wasn't like that kind of like a nice picture. However, his story is that he had been suspecting that some Hausas have been stealing from them, have been a Fulani stealing from them. Oh, hang on. I think I should let him just say it. Then I'll say mine. From Edo State here.
Yeah, the Wabega here. What's be your name? Boka. What's be your name? Two come out to the mad. Nura. What's be your name? Kabir. What's be your name? What's be your name? Azan. All these people now, without a complaint for Benin ever since, say, see what Aboki they do, see what Fulani they do. But those state governments think say maybe we they play. You feel reluctant. You don't want to do anything about them. These people, they go from road to road. They vandalize government property. They vandalize all those drillage. That one not rich. They will go people house. They will go put people road. They'll go people completed that if they're not there, they'll go put their wire. Now, they call this store. When I see how this store big reach, I'll go show you now where they bust. They enter just now. Eh? Just imagine, they call this store, they carry more than 100 crates of drinks. More than 100 crates, maybe today. Oh. Now, they even get master key when they say they open this place. When I see what they happen for a door, Nagi Gwala Boki, Nagi Gwala Fulani. This video so may get some of the whether not governor Mode Bevolo. Because the time when I don't youth go take verse come out, it go be problem. That day, they kill what's the recording? Fulani for Uromi. Government, a big governor, you run, come out, go to settle with Northerners. Now see what they do for our state. How you want to do this one? I don't get your back. Come go show me the place where they bust. Come go show me the place. See how this shop big reach. Nothing they do shop again. They don't vandalize everything. More than 100 crates of drinks. Now they park. More they talk on now. More the government they hear. Open our mouth, go show them where they bust the answer. Come. Okay. From which other corner? Okay. Now different place. See how they can hear fear. See where they bust. When they see the bust down, they carry drink, they will enter, they pass here, they carry drink, they come out. Where the other side? We dey talk and it be like saying a film. Because when we start to slaughter all these aboki and all these Fulani people, it will be like saying, near you where? I been in the door. Okay. See how they cut all the net. Excuse body enter. They call they pack people drink. Another one still there back. That one now no fear enter. They don't put block for them. When I see what they happen, but I see nothing there this store again. They don't empty everything. When I can't talk as I want to pay. Come, where you? Come. Una allergy. Sit down. Sit down. If you have the wagon here, Alaboki, Eya, Aboki Fulani, and Yaki. Now you go Aboki they do. Even right now, Aboki and Fulani, in your boots here do. Aboki, when my job on my brother, the ass one will go. Full person ass. When they never even complete, so they don't poo all the protector. Cocklass, nerf, the full inside. You don't see how many cocklass we bring. All of them will go to yes. Yes, problem.
Problem everywhere. Everywhere, voila, everywhere, problem. So those guys are stealing anything and everything stealable. Meanwhile, the crime that they got caught for is that they were stealing from a store. So we don't have any evidence of other stealing, like, stealing people's rod, construction sites being kind of like vandalized, and iron, those rods, metal, extracted, people's properties destroyed, even government properties destroyed and all that. But we didn't see that. That particular store, how do you travel from a very far place to go and become that kind of organized criminals in other places if it is not because you have a broken system that you can easily just blend in and get away with anything? Nigeria is a place they will say, do whatever you can to make money, just don't get caught. Yeah. Don't get caught. If you don't get caught, well, nobody cares and all that. And it is one thing that is driving, that's why they kind of like would normalize abnormalities, where you're so shocked and like, they are not moved. They're not bothered. And you are wondering, like, what do you think about it? It's normal. Now, so they do for you. Don't mind them. Leave it. Now, so now they do for you. You are not moved. You're not kind of like, no. Nobody this kind of thing. They move people like us. Sort of. That's the one I actually have to tell you. Okay. Yesterday, I shared a video with you where a guy who is the commissioner for local government in Kaduna State. Said all those things. He said, fire this, fire that, and all that. As well, fire people saw him yesterday for Jumat. They said, why would you say that about El Rufai in Kaduna commissioner? Like, I was like, what happened to his own security and all of that stuff in Kaduna?
matasan APC sun firgita za mu mamman suka duka a majalisa za mu mamman Lagos duka a majalisa matasan APC sun firgita kuna gani abin da ke faruwa kuna gani a jihar Kaduna yau kwamishinan local government matasa sun firgita za su ci ubanci saboda bai taimako al'umma baya taimako kowa bai ma gwamna aiki shi yasa muke gaya ma gwamna ya gane masoyan shi ya gane makiyan shi mamman Lagos baya taimakon kowa.
And you heard the commissioner, local government, that's the difference between them in the north and the south. Have you not noticed? In northern Nigeria, they can, once they have reached that stage of, anyway, where you see her, grab them. But they don't care if you have all the army behind you with all their guns. These guys will pick up stones and face you. If they should get closer to lay their hands on you, but they don't send your police or anything. No. You know the lie why you know the lay you no. Call on for you get? They have that in that northern Nigeria. They will go to their politicians. I'll set it ablaze because they are angry. They're angry with them. Even that never really led to their criminal politicians fearing them anyway. So I have to give that to them, you know, because in the south we already have somebody who has released 2027 song for Tifnumbu. I'm going to delete it after you listen. Just listen to this one. Somebody's 9-month pregnancy went into studio to make this song for Kolu.
This road you're seeing now is on Isha-Bini Express Road.
Okay, I'll come back. You know what? First, watch this. This one is the dilapidated Onitsha, Beni, Delta, Asaba, so Expressway. Watch this. I'm coming back. I'll show you the song.
This road you're seeing now is on Isha-Bini Express Road. Asaba. Just almost at Ezenei Bonsac bus stop. You know, my office is very close to this place. Can you see the condition of the road? Can you see it? The deplorable condition of this road has been a source of nightmare to people traveling in and out of Southeast. Can you see it? Can you see the condition? Very bad. Very, very bad. Terrible. And mind you, it has not rained for like 3 days now. Rain never fall for like 3 days now. Just imagine what the condition of this road used to be like on rainy days. While making this video, I counted up to 7 lorries, trucks that got stuck, that got trapped in this road. Can you see this one now? This one could not move out of this big pothole. This one is trapped already. It's trapped. Now look at this one now. This one got trapped here. The one behind got stuck. There's another one that mud could not allow me to go and cover that one. Now look at this one. This one already got stuck here. But the driver is lucky to reverse out of see this one now, this one fall for here. This one fall for here now. Can't you see? It's carrying ties. Now here I fall. Now so it the beef every day. Now so it as it be now. Now so it the beef every day. And today, you know rain. You know rain today. So it's even today safe better past other days. So steady motor the fall for here. Steady motor the fall for here. The essence of this video is to make special appeal to authorities concerned. I beg. Let them do something about this road as a matter of urgency. So as to ease the sufferings of people. But then my office now, they look at people they suffer. This road, they suffer people. I don't even want to talk about the businesses located around this area, within the axis of this particular road. People, nothing they happen. People, they avoid this road like leper. So please help me make this video go viral. I beg.
We will show everybody. You right? As we have this new release for Kolu from the south. I don't know where this guy is from though, but he seems to be speaking like an Easterner.
If they like and them don't like her, now you we go follow. Tinubu, I guess so. If they like and them don't like her, now you we go follow.
Tell your father, we Nigerians we like him. Tell your father, we Nigerians we love him. Tell your father, make it continue his good works. Tell your father, simple servant that they happy. Tell your father, make it no mind opposition. Tell your father, we Nigerians we like him. Tinubu, I guess so. If they like her, them don't like her, now you we go follow. Tinubu, I guess so. If they like her, them don't like her, now you we go follow. Tell your father, since he came to power, the country they grow for good, education they grow, economy they grow, agriculture they grow, everybody they enjoy. Tinubu, I guess so. If they like her, them don't like her, now you we go follow. Tinubu, I guess so. If they like her, them don't like her, now you we go follow. Tell your father, he go finish his 8 years. Tell your father, all the senators love him. Tell your father, the governor they like him. Tell your father, the minister they like him. Tell your father, House of Reps they love him. Tell your father, those who like good things they love him. Tinubu, I guess so. If they like her, they don't like her, now you we go follow. Tinubu, I guess so. If they like her, they don't like her, now you we go follow. His Excellency Ahmed Bola Tinubu, Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria.
We are a poor nation. The ban coal will follow. They say firewood, not smoke. They say we need to plant more trees. And they are not giving us money. We need to open our eyes, try shining, and tell the West. If you don't guarantee our finances and work with us to stop this, we are not going to comply with your climate change. Do it.
Anyway, that is now going to be me on brunch time. And since it seems that our line is, I don't know, let's see. Okay. So that means we can call it a noon. And I want to say thank you to every one of you for your time. Here, I am taking a bow. I will see you later. All right. And until then, remember, like the broadcast. Okay, like it, share it if you haven't already. And good afternoon.
Máyégún làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dódòdó. Máyégún dáyàrí Náíbì nọ́mbà wán. Máyégún làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dódòdó. Máyégún dáyàrí Náíbì nọ́mbà wán. Máyégún ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú. Máyégún dáyàrí Náíbì nọ́mbà wán. Lórí Facebook lórí YouTube. Máyégún dáyàrí Náíbì nọ́mbà wán. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Máyégún já wa sí. Máyégún dáyàrí Náíbì nọ́mbà wán. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Máyégún dáyàrí Náíbì nọ́mbà wán. Bó bá ṣe é àní Máyégún máa wí. Máyégún dáyàrí Náíbì nọ́mbà wán. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Máyégún dáyàrí Náíbì nọ́mbà wán. Máyégún dáyàrí politico. Máyégún dáyàrí Náíbì nọ́mbà wán. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Máyégún. Máyégún dáyàrí Náíbì nọ́mbà wán. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o. Máyégún dáyàrí Náíbì nọ́mbà wán. Àní Máyégún làwa mọ̀ tó dódòdó. Máyégún dáyàrí Náíbì nọ́mbà wán. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá ti ń darí bá. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀. Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Ayé. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní ṣùgbẹ́ni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀gọ̀ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti dọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lúwẹ̀ túnra kì máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lúwẹ̀ túnra kì o ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lúwẹ̀ túnra kì máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lúwẹ̀ túnra kì ṣùgbẹ́ni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.